What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning, Atlanta. How are y'all today? This is Miss Maggie T and Atlanta Falcons Nation channel. What's up, everybody? I'm giving y'all a chance to come on up in here. Let's see how y'all doing today. When you get in, give me a hello. What's up? Can't wait to see y'all. I honestly miss everybody. I really do. I really do. So I'm just gonna see who's out here this morning. I'm so excited. You're probably not used to seeing me live. I've been talking about it for quite some time, saying I was going to come on, but I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do it this morning because I miss you guys. I want to see y'all in the chat. Give me a hands up, a thumbs up, or a shake, a shimmy, or something. Let me know that you're here. You listen to me while you're on the way to work. I got to work later today. What's up, ATM? What's up? Thank you, boo. Thank you. I am back. Definitely. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I've had a lot going on in life, but life happens. What's up, people? Pat Norris, how you doing? What's going on, Miss Maggie? Where you been? Look, life. I don't know if y'all remember from earlier in the year, I got sick with COVID back in January, and I ended up getting like COVID fog. So if y'all was kind of watching that, I was going through it. I had a lot of high anxiety. I just really wasn't myself. That made me sick and put me down for quite some time. So I haven't been working, but I'm back on, I'm back getting it together. Just celebrated my birthday, and I had to sing my own self a happy birthday because normally I'm the one that sings the birthday song. So my birthday was June 4th, Gemini baby. So, you know what I'm saying? I didn't quite get a chance to get on live with you guys and enjoy it. Somebody come sing me a happy birthday. So, but Gemini, is your fellow Geminis in the chat, definitely put your signs up. It's our season. But other than that, I just want, get everybody a chance to kind of get up in here. I'm going to drop the link to the chat. Then I'm just going to get into some news. It's going to be a short and sweet episode. This is just like an impromptu, just to check in with you guys, see what you guys are up to. I appreciate you seeing everybody's faces. Let me get this stream. How y'all doing, though? I wonder how y'all doing. I have not seen y'all in so long. I miss y'all. I'm not going to lie about that one. Give me 1 second to get this link. I hope y'all are well and surviving these COVID streets. Everything's kind of letting up. And the good thing about it is I got a new position, actually. Oh, snap. Okay. Well, happy birthday. So we almost birthday twins. Okay. Gemini in the house. That's what's up. So, I didn't even do that right. But like I said, it's just been life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to drop this thing in the chat. Give me a minute. I forgot this one. Copy. And there we go. There we go. Yes, Gemini season. There you go. It's probably a few times. My bad. It didn't. It posted twice, but y'all see it there. So join the link. Get on with me. Let me sing you a happy birthday, Pat Norris. When you got some time. Happy early birthday. Well, late birthday, but hey, it's all June, all Gemini season. We party all day long. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pat. I was going to say Patty or something. Happy birthday to you. All right, y'all. Y'all got the link. Join me on the live. I'm appreciated. But let's go ahead and get into these news and updates. I was going to do an update video, but I said, let me go ahead and come live and chat with y'all. So let's get to it. All right, people. What's up with this right here? Got the red helmets coming back. I like them. Those are gorgeous. I'm going to tell you, I am in love with these helmets right here, bringing back that old school feel. You know what I'm saying? It's like it took me a minute to get used to the new jerseys, but it's just something about old school that I really like. You know what I'm saying? And the great thing about it is, you guys, my new job is I will be by the Georgia, not the Georgia Dome, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I'm getting all tongue-tied. I will be working down there now. I got a position down there where I will probably be seeing a lot of y'all at tailgate. So I'm excited about that. I get to kind of meet y'all in the streets. I'm going to be doing a lot of meet and greets. It's going to be a different time for AFN. And as you guys know, you haven't seen me in a while. AFN is taking a new direction. I'm solo dolo, started over, trying to get, some new people up in here, getting ready to bring some new faces in the works of that. I think we might have something coming out this weekend with Mr. Magnus. I don't know exactly the official day of his show, but if y'all know Mr. Magnus, Mr. New York, he is definitely going to be on soon, preferably weekends, so it's going to be the Regulator show. So y'all definitely tune in to that. Y'all don't want to miss what Mr. Magnus has to say and much more. We're going to have a lot of new faces. I'm inviting y'all to jump on and everything. So come on, let me know in the chat. Let me know, what you think about these red helmets before we get into the other news and everything. Marwin Johnson, congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. The new things coming. Don't have a lot more new content, new things, a new uplift. So this is just an impromptu. Everything that I got set up is not here yet. But by the season, y'all going to see a lot of new changes to AFN. I appreciate y'all donating to the Cash App for my birthday. Appreciate that I went on out and had me a couple of drinks. I appreciate that to Marvin. I think it was another Marvin that donated, and Mike. He donated to Mike Baskin, Mr. I forgot what he called himself. So he's a producer, and he's going to be working on a couple of tracks for me. It's a lot of things that I'm doing in the entertainment industry as well, you guys. I don't just do sports. I do entertainment. I sing. I develop artists and everything. So, yeah. So I'm loving these red helmets. I would love to get one, actually. I actually have, let me take this off the screen. I actually have the little old school from, I don't know if y'all know K Styles. Y'all know K Styles, but the old school little kitty helmet on the corner. I would love to get another one and upgrade my little setup or whatever. So I'm so happy to be here. Like I said, y'all probably didn't expect me to live, so it's going to be a little bit short and sweet, but let's get into the news. And if you want to jump on, the link is in the stream. Let's go ahead and get to it. So talk about this quarterback competition. What's up, Aunt Jay? Good morning, everyone. Rise up, Falcons fans. I know it takes a minute for y'all to realize I'm live. And like I said, this is not structured. So I'm just, opening it up for y'all is more than welcome. Even if you don't want to jump on this camera, you can be on audio. If you just want to check in, I want to hear how y'all feel about these OTAs off season. What's going on? Because when Matt Ryan was up out of here, everybody, the bottom fell, it seemed like, to everybody. But one thing I can say, I am glad we did not get Watson. You know what I'm saying? Because we honestly dodged a bullet. Let me know if my microphone is sounding well. But we definitely dodged a bullet with that situation. All that money he wanted, as well as here come all the controversy and everything that's going on with him. You know what? It's time to start anew, though. I mean, honestly, it was time to move on from Matt Ryan. I know we were huge supporters of Matt Ryan, but at the same time, Father Time is coming. You get what I'm saying? Even though Mariota is a veteran, but it's time to make some changes. Let's see who's up in here. 6 Man was up back in the game. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, thank God. Yes. Exactly. That's how I feel about the situation. So so it looks like Mariota and however y'all want to pronounce his name, right? I guess it's Mariota, and Desmond Ritter has been impressing, and early on in the OTAs, and of course they're kind of back and forth in competition with each other. The last OTA practice, it looked like Mary Marcus kind of stood out a little bit, that day. He had about 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. He had an impressive touchdown pass to Kyle Pitts. And I'm ready to see what Pitts does year two and everything. It's like, yes, the season started off the way it did. New coach, new everything. Everything is brand new, including our quarterback. Right now, you don't know where this Falcons team is about to go. You know what I'm saying? Anime, I ain't heard that name in so Oh my God. Y'all definitely jump on. Let me drop this link back in the chat so y'all can come on with me. I am missing y'all. I want to hear y'all, see some faces. Don't be shy. Even if you're in your car on the way to work, I don't care. Come on, join me. But yes, Marin, I'm feeling good to the fact that I will be downtown where I'm going to be working. So I'm going to be seeing a lot of familiar faces, so say hey, do a shout out when y'all see me. And I'm definitely, when I be getting off, I'm coming in them tailgates and I'm going to be partying with y'all. So it's going to be a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be so different this year. Y'all going to see a lot more AFN, I guarantee. R. Smith L, what's up? How you doing? I'm so glad y'all tuned in to me today. But yes, the quarterback situation is interesting. I know it's going to take us a minute to kind of get used to it, but we got to trust the process. And right now, OTAs, you really can't really go off of that. Let's start getting into training camp and things like that when we start cutting down the roster and we get a feel of how it's going. So no need to kind of do predictions right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to see where this team is going, because we got a lot of situations going on here that a lot of situations we have to address. So, look at that. Look at that man. I'm excited to see him. Definitely. Kyle Pitts. He's out there working hard, getting ready, getting used to the new quarterbacks. And, he had a great year, but I would like to see a lot more touchdowns for him this year, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, everybody was skeptical about that first round pick. And of course, same thing again. Once again, everybody just like, what is the Falcons doing in the draft? Look, we got to do what's best. We also got to do what we can afford. You know what I'm saying? So you can only do but so much, you guys. So don't expect Super Bowl wins right about now. What's up, Jerome? Jerome in the house. Sweets by Deshaun checking in. We missed you. Thank you, boo. I miss you too. Y'all go ahead and check them out. If you need a Father's Day cake, cupcakes, all of that, get it in now so you can go ahead and make sure you have some homemade, straight from your mama's kitchen, cakes and baked pastries. Y'all check them out, and it's spelled just like that. Sweets by Deshaun's. Look them up on actually sweetsbydeshaun's.com is their website. That's probably the easiest way to find them, or you can find them on social medias. Facebook is what I know for sure. I'm not sure they're on Instagram or not, or Twitter. So, and if y'all want advertisement, hit me up. Y'all, I'm definitely cool to do that. It says our defense and running game will be improved this year. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's get into the next one. I'm just rambling today, y'all. I'm not really scripted today. I was going to see if folks wanted to jump on with me, but that is okay. It's definitely okay. So it also looks like Felipe Franks. Interesting enough, he is, what y'all think about that? A hybrid player, and you already know Arthur Smith is all about versatile players that can get in any position and do many things, because of course we have a lot of QBs right about now. And now we're just trying to get everybody where they can fit in. If you wasn't working right here, you come over there, So I'm liking the fact that everybody is just coming in and being able to kind of, like, a lot of people were playing out of their natural, positions they played maybe in high school and college. So it just takes you out of your game, your step, especially who we had previous, it was a lot of favoritism, like I always say. And let's see what these comments are saying. I want to get to y'all. Franks is an athlete, and it's going to show this year. Oh, absolutely. I love it. They got him basically quarterback, tight end, wide receiver. We need that, because you never know what's going to happen in this situation with these quarterbacks. We don't know who's going to step up, who's going to show up. Now, of course, yeah, all cash is behind Mariota at the moment, but to me, I'll definitely be more interested in seeing the rooks kind of coming up, up under them and growing, because of course we're not going to hold on to him for too long, depending on what happens. Because my biggest fear about, and I'm not talking about Felipe Franks, Mariota, is his health. That's my biggest concern. Like, what is he, what's going to happen with him? So it's just a matter of time. Like, we really can't go into the offseason with any expectations at this moment. But look, I'm liking the fact that they're not satisfied with the roster. That's one thing I am excited about. Every conference I've heard, it's not over yet. It is definitely not over, So, big ups to all the players that will make that roster. But yeah, I'm excited about that. And then let's get into who we want to talk about now. Isaiah Oliver. Now, he's hurt right about now. But he actually was, he was re-signed to the team recently for a 1-year deal. And it looks like, based on what's happening, it's a possibility that we might see him back at practice. He was at practice, but it's a possibility we may see him a little earlier than expected. So, the team is starting to get back together. I can't wait to see the mini camp. I hope I get out to Flowery Branch to kind of meet some of you guys. But man, it's the off season. There's not a lot to talk about, to be honest. So put in the chat, what y'all think. What y'all think about the season? Who is the standout player that y'all are interested in seeing? AJ Terrell, everybody. Like, it's exciting time to be an Atlanta Falcons fan, because we get to start over. You get what I'm saying? We get to start over. Yeah, they don't want to say it's a rebuild. You know what I'm saying? But come on. It is, people. When you get rid of your quarterback, it's time to move on. So it says people are underestimating Marcus. If he stays healthy, he's shown he can win the NFL and take a young team to the playoffs. That's what I said. I said, depending on if he's healthy, that's all I'm concerned about. But other than that, based when he was healthy, he can be definitely a great candidate to be a starting quarterback for the Falcons. And from what I'm hearing, it's going pretty well with the catches and things and OTAs. So everybody's starting to get a good chemistry with him, and he's a hard worker, like Matt Ryan. You know what I'm saying? So why not get somebody that ain't with the controversy to just step right on in and do what they need to do? You know what I'm saying? So, oh no, R. Smith, I think that it was a good deal to kind of, Matt Ryan got snubbed, and it was kind of messed up how that situation went. But it was like, look, this new regime is like, we ain't got time to be playing with people. If there's a better opportunity, we're going to go for it. Even though that situation was screwed up with Watson. I'm glad we didn't break the bank for him. But, it is what it is. So, that's all I really got to say and everything. Like I said, this is just an impromptu show just to kind of give you an update of what's going on. We're going to have a lot more lives. I'm going to be jumping on as much as I can. I'm just excited to see everybody here with me. I really didn't have much to say. I see we got somebody that wanted to join the stream. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and see if you're ready to go on and get you in the chat. I want to hear some of y'all ideas and how do you feel? What's up, Marvin?
What's going on, Miss Maggie? How you doing this morning?
I'm good. I was like, I'm all by myself today, which is cool. But I want to hear what the fans feel also, because I've been working throughout the afternoon, so I kind of miss a lot of the updates and things like that. So based on what you're seeing, or you can talk about whatever you want to talk about, how do you feel about the off season so far with Terry and off?
Off season is good. I've had a chance to talk with Mike, K Styles, even Aunt Jay in some of the spaces, and we're really excited about the direction they're going, because it's more or less you're witnessing the first culture shift since the early 2000s.
Absolutely.
And for those of us that grew up on Atlanta Falcons football in the 80s and 90s, you know how it was.
Oh yeah, that was the most electric time. That was when we used to have fun.
Right.
You couldn't go anywhere and not see Atlanta Falcons anywhere. Dirty Birds, decorations. Now you don't even know you in Atlanta Falcons, city half the time.
And that's what's happening now. That's the reemergence of the Dirty Birds. I mean, we're getting back to that physical football. That smash mouth football that everybody's used to, not that prissy finesse football.
Because nobody's been scared of the Falcons. Nobody, especially our defense. Now, year one with Arthur and Dean, okay. I saw improvement, but I'm excited to see now that they have time to start the season with the same players, additions to it. Now they can build it to where it fits Dean's schemes and everything like that. So I'm excited to see how that goes. That's my biggest thing. I like offense, but I love me some good old smash mouth football like yourself.
Well, the first year, people got to understand, the first year was seeing how Arthur Smith and Terry Fontenot were going to jail. Number two, they actually had to see, okay, what can we do with the team that we have? And we got 7 wins, could have possibly went to the playoffs. Then this offseason, they were like, okay, let's see where we can put players in that fit with the ones that we have. We'll see if it works. The ones that don't work, we'll get rid of them. And that's what they've been doing. But they made moves based on strategy, not, oh, well, this fan said we need to make this move and this, media outlets said we need to make this move. They're making moves based on strategy and short learning curve.
Oh yeah. And I like this organization now. They don't deal with the media. They chump off D-Led and everybody. Like, look, stop asking us these ridiculous questions. You're not going to get what you want. So sit back, relax, and just enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Let us
D-Led
operate.
is a clown. Yeah, I'm sorry. D-Led is a clown because I listen to them things that D-Led be asking some of the most goofball questions.
Yeah. Just for clickbait and trying to be the first exclusive one that, have all, I was never a big fan of him because he was always a negative Nancy to this team. Always.
Well, see, they're trying to get an angle on, okay, what are the Falcons doing so we can predict their season for them. That's the main thing. If you look at it, all throughout the time since Arthur Smith got here, what have they been doing? Okay, well, they're trying to get a little bite to see what the Falcons are doing. Arthur Smith's like, oh, we're doing this, and this, and they're going in a circle. So now they're having to sit back and wait. And I'm kind of excited that everybody is looking at the Falcons like, we underdogs because that surprise element is
under
going to be
radar
key.
is best. I prefer that. Under the radar, well, they don't expect nothing. They think we in shambles because we don't lost our head quarterback and Matt Ryan's gone somewhere. I mean, I wish him all the success and best, but it was honestly time to move on. And honestly, it should have happened a little bit more sooner. But of course, we couldn't do it because of the money situation. And then we kind of push ourselves against the wall with that possible situation with another quarterback that's still having some issues. So, but the writings was on the wall. They had kind of already let them know, we are entertaining other situations. So I know we was holding on to players, but we can't anymore. It's like, it's all about the logo before the player. You get what I'm saying?
Well, if you guys, like I said, if anybody listened to that podcast Matt Ryan did, he let everybody know that he wasn't 100% happy after the Super Bowl loss, but then it was a progression of stuff going downhill. And I think, that decision or so-called decision that we were going to make kind of, how you say, put the nail in the coffin. He was like, all right, bet it's time for me to go somewhere else. But I believe too, with the way the Falcons were going, shift was inevitable anyway, because now people are saying, oh, well, you don't have number 2. What are you going to do? We're not going to be predictable. That's what.
Exactly. It's time for us. It's like you said, it's a new culture change. It's a lot. Matt Ryan is not Dirty Bird. Let's just get it real. Matt Ryan is not the old school Dirty Bird player. Like, we need those type players that just fit that mold. It honestly, it was time to move on from it. It says R. Smith L says, yes, fam, y'all hit it on the head. Smash mouth physical football, power running, and tough, smart defense. And Aunt Jay said, I love being under the radar. We will be surprising a lot of teams and fans this year. I think so. I don't think it's going to be a fail of a season. I definitely know we're going to get some good wins up in there. Because these players are, everybody like tank for this and tank for that. These players want to play. These players want to compete. And something about Arthur Smith, they like playing for. There's a lot of people that's coming, undrafted veterans. There's a lot of people excited to come over here and play for the Falcons now. When was the last time you heard that? Cordell Patterson pretty much begged, please, could be on the team, So there's a lot of players that's just excited. You didn't have that before. You had entitled players, divas that wasn't caring about the team, but themselves with a paycheck. Now these players just want to play.
Well, yeah, they got something to prove. It's like you want somebody. If you coming in to an organization with a chip on your shoulder, everybody been telling you when you went from another team to the Falcons, you're gonna be this, you're gonna be that. Mm-hmm. You want a coach that's gonna hold you accountable for what you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because not only does, and people don't pay attention to this, not only does the players have a chip on their shoulder, the coach got a chip on his shoulder too. Because people really don't think that Arthur Smith is a capable coach because he's on the Falcons. And that in lies where if you don't think I'm capable, I'm going to show you how capable I am, but I'm going to show you how capable I can be by helping develop these players and making them a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. And it's like he will sit you down if you ain't doing what you need to do. So it ain't going to be that, I'm just going to show up when I want to show up. You ain't here. I don't worry about you. That's what I liked about him from day one. It was like, I don't talk about anybody that's not on my practice field. What is more there to talk about? Let's talk about the players that actually wants to be here. And Matt Ryan's style of play got old and predictable. Like you said, Marwin, it was time for a change. I agree. We was going to part ways with Matt Ryan. I didn't see him retiring as a Falcon. I was just waiting. I was, waiting, figured they was going to wait on the right time. And I guess, the time was now.
Well, too, Miss Maggie, the one big thing that a lot of us are talking about now, that these, I don't call them fake fans, I call them spectators. See, fans and spectators are different, is development. We're developing players to become pieces of this team that's going to be here for some years.
Oh, yeah. A lot of hybrid players. Hybrid players.
This ain't no turnstile team. And that's what we were used to. We were used to, okay, well, we did the rah-rah. We lost. Get rid of the player. Another player come in. He just get on the turnstile. We like, nah, we trying to develop players. And that's what's driving these fake fans crazy. That's why they have a problem with Mariota and Ritter. Like, they're not going to throw Ritter out there. They got Mariota. And I keep telling them, each player that Arthur Smith and them are getting, they have a short learning curve because they either know them personally or they know their system. So it takes less time for them to get acclimated, which makes the team, which basically helps the team progress, because the less time you got to get a player acclimated to your system, the more time they can play effective football.
So let me ask you this question. You then checked it out. Who's your player that you want, like, on the hot seat for yourself, that you definitely want to see a lot more from? And then maybe give me your, player that you've been kind of seeing in OTA. I know you really can't go off of that, but who is that player, that unsung hero that you think is going to be making a comeback this season?
I'm gonna go. Oh, if I say the hot seat, I would say Marlon Davidson. I want to see more out of him. What got me was, like you said, first, he came in and, he said his piece about, how aggressive and stuff he wanted to be. But then I saw him when he played against Tampa and he got that pick 6 on Brady. And I'm looking at him like, this dude got potential. He has to be consistent with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I looked at, I looked at him going and playing, and I was just like, I listened to the scrutiny, and I was like, But then when I watched him, I was like, yeah, this dude got potential. He just got to really, he has to be in the game. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just playing it. If that makes sense.
Oh yeah,
So
it does.
I was like, Marlon Davidson, he need to tighten up. He really needs to tighten up. He needs to show what he's about. Because like I said, we've had a lot of players that came through the camp and, they said this and that, and it was a flop.
Pumping their chest, oh, I'm going to be I want to get to the quarterback. Well, damn it, get to the quarterback there. I'm so sick.
Yeah, we know how that went.
Writing the check they can't cash. Come on now.
Right.
Get your ass on the field first and then see what you're going to talk about. Then, okay, now I can get to this quarterback. But you putting some on your head already. Everybody's like, okay, you going to get to that quarterback? I'm looking at you. I'm coming for you. You already putting a target on your head. And it says Marlon Davidson, definitely Marlon Davidson. Oh, yeah. It said, and Richie Grant, another one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing is, you can see they're good players. It's just that when they get that opportunity, you got to take hold of that opportunity like it's your last game. You can't play like you're going to be here, the next 5 or 6 games, or you're going to be on the field, because it's not that kind of culture anymore.
Well, yeah, and I think it's going to still take some players that's still here. I mean, now year 2, come on now. If you ain't quite adjusted to it now, first season, okay. But now it's like, if you got to get out of that old mentality that, oh, my job is here regardless. No, this time it's you have to really prove yourself, because Arthur Smith is going to replace your ass mid-season. And it says, why isn't Davidson and Garrett not on the field at the same time as far as OTAs or new season? Because there's gonna be a lot of changes this season coming up. And it says, I was just about to say Richie Grant, and oh.
Well, you know what? I can say Jalen Mayfield, I give that man more respect, because he took them licks, and then he got up and started playing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't just let it go. But you got to think, that being his first year.
Yeah.
And on our
yeah, it was a lot
on our team. Yeah, switching up.
Mm-hmm.
Now this year is where you're going to see his development. Mm-hmm. This is the year where you need to see him do what he did last year, but with better accuracy, with better consistency. That's what you want out of him.
And the fact that we sign a lot of these players to 1-year deals, it's prove it. It's a prove it time. So it's like, it's either you get it now or you're out the door. So it's like because next season we're in a whole better situation cap wise. So it's like, do what we can do right now. It's just like, it's getting ready to be it's going to be exciting for the Atlanta Falcons. If y'all ain't excited like myself, get damn excited, because I'm too excited. And I'm going to be out there with y'all at tailgate sometimes. I'm letting y'all know I got a little position where I'll be working at the Ben Stadium. So I'll be walking around. Y'all probably be seeing me here and there. Because, last season we didn't get a chance to kind of meet a lot of people with that whole restaurant situation that didn't quite go like I wanted to go. I'm still in the works of doing that. So I'm going to actually I might consider that same location, but it might not be our main AFN location, because that just didn't work out. So I'm in the process. If y'all know any nice spots that I can talk to somebody that got a lot of space so we can do some away games. That's something I used to do back in the day. This is how I met a lot of you guys back in tailgating and things. I used to do meet and greets for away games. So people that's not traveling, we just get together, dress up, have a good time. I'm definitely trying to roll that back around. So I'm going to keep y'all updated. And you already know I'm trying to be in the Saints game. I'm going to be in the seats for that. That is a must go to. So don't worry about that one. I'm going to be, I'm going to be at the game with y'all that day. What it do, Big Yellow? Look at you. I ain't seen you in so long. How you doing? You say you're really excited. Yeah, I'll jump on this stream. Don't leave it just to me and Marin. I probably won't be on too long because I got to get up and go to work. later. But this is something I'll be doing just to kind of give you out an update. Like I said, this is an impromptu show. I kind of just winged it today. But my time is afternoons. I have to work. So I'll be doing a little bit more morning shows to kind of just give y'all some content. I know y'all miss me and y'all miss my birthday. My birthday was on the 4th and I didn't get to see anybody and I didn't get a happy birthday. I didn't get anything. But it's okay. It's okay.
But look. I know how you do. I know you had a good time though. That's why I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
hey.
I turned all the way up. I promise you that. I surely did. But no, some people did do some cash apps. I was excited about that. You know, they didn't have to. So I got me a couple of shots in, and I definitely want a massage. That's coming up. Definitely want to still get that. And let's see. Jerome said the whole R&B room. I mean, running. I said R&B. Running back room gonna have to step up. We're gonna need them this year. That situation right now, we're trying to, and then someone's at my door. You know what? Hey, keep talking real quick because this person needs to be opening the door. I told him it's unlocked. 1 second. Go ahead, Marty, if you want to say something to this running back situation. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. The running back, absolutely. That's why it's so deep right now. It's deep. Pretty much to your point, man. The Falcons are going to be developing. They're going to be first seeing who is going to be like leading running back. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to be developing the players in the room. So to have a deep room of running backs or whatnot, that's really going to help us in the running game and give us an opportunity to really establish that running game, put that presence back on the field. Because, as we all know, you got a good running game, you can open that up for, pass game, play action pass, and things of that nature. So that's going to be key because that is what Arthur Smith is really pushing for is a true run game, something that, these teams can't stop. Because if you look at our wide receiver core, we got a lot of big receivers. So that's going to make it a little bit easier for Mariota to, make those throws or whatnot. But with the O-line, as people say, and still in question, that running game is really going to give us a lot of flexibility. And that is the reason why Arthur Smith and them got scrambling quarterbacks. Because if any play breaks down, they're not confined to the pocket. And now teams have to contain. If they don't, you either got a quarterback that's going to go and get the first down, maybe 10, 20 yards, or he can make a play downfield.
Yeah. And I like that. What he keeps speaking. It's like you said, we're no longer going to be that predictable team. You're not going to know where we're going to come at you, where we're going to hit you at, y'all better watch out, and Night Rider is a Gemini. Your birthday was Tuesday. Well, happy birthday. I did an earlier birthday shout out to somebody. I did a little song tune. Happy birthday. Actually, as a matter of fact, let's see what I look like. Sometimes I like to send out a little cash for birthdays. I might be generous today. I might. We'll see. I ain't got a lot of money. I might put 5 on it. Because we struggling. I ain't even got no donations yet. So let's go ahead and go to happy birthday. Thank you. Look, it's a birthday for Geminis all month. So I'm still celebrating. Trust me, Lee. I'll probably be celebrating this weekend. Even though I got to work Saturday. It's supposed to be my day of partying. But when I get off, it's going down. And my twin sis, we celebrate our birthday. I'm at work, but I'm itching to see what number 4 Ritter can do.
Right.
My sister, she's in love with that number 4, y'all. If y'all don't understand that, she loves the number 4 for something, her favorite number. But she's excited about what we can see in him. I am absolutely too. I was actually. What do you feel about the draft? Did you like the players that we got? Pretty much.
Yeah, I did. It was. I guess when we took Drake London, it was kind of a shock because I was like everybody else. I was rooting for Jordan Davis. But when I got a chance to sit back and look at why they made that choice, I was like, okay, I get it now. Because remember, we didn't have any receivers over 6 feet other than at the time Cordero Patterson, and they were using him as a running back. So that in itself helped our offense out, because you can imagine, with the schedule we got right now, there's no way in the world we'd have had the Oompa Loompa line. That wouldn't have worked.
Oh no.
That wouldn't have worked.
Absolutely.
That would have looked like kids versus grown men on the field. That wouldn't have been
They're
a
like
good look.
JV football versus
Right. Semi-pro.
yes. Night Rider. Oh, it's coming up. Okay, so Tuesday I will make sure I come on live just to say happy birthday to you if you're gonna be around in the morning. I'll definitely make a commitment for that, because I miss giving y'all little birthday songs and shout out. So yeah, I'll wait on that song then, definitely, and get you a little, birthday surprise on that day. So if you got Cash App, Zelle, or whatever, I do something I'm going to do this year for y'all donating to the channel, and I'm gonna put it back to you guys. So I call it, I got 5 on it. I throw y'all a little $5 go, even though $5 is not gas money, but it's cigarette money. It's you can get you a couple of ramen noodles, and a bottle of water. You'll be all right until and your birth. See, I'm missing everybody's birthday. Eric Mack.
Listen, man, happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday to you, Miss Maggie T.
Look, Gemini's in the house. Look, I want to see all my Geminis in this chat. Thank you for that. It said Ritter looked decent from what I saw last Friday doing open practice. You know what? I had to work that game, that practice. Actually, I saw all of y'all with y'all little pretty jerseys and stuff like that. No one didn't recognize me because I was in uniform, but y'all gonna see me now. And if I see some familiar faces or you see me, come up. Don't be shy. Come up and say, hey, I'll take pictures and hugs and all that. And I told you, once everything's said and done, if y'all still out there partying, I'm going to jump right in the tailgate. So let me know who got the best tailgate. Now, Stan, Smoke Signals, he got the best barbecue. Hands down. Hands up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just putting it out there. Stan the man is the man on barbecue. So if he out there tailgating, I might be over there. Go ahead and get me a slab of ribs. I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know. What do you think about Darby, though? And go ahead. I didn't want to cut you off.
Oh, well, I'm gonna let you get this after I say this, Miss Maggie. But what do people got to learn about Ritter and Mariota? Watch during the games. I said this in the space, and Big Ant can attest to this. Watch during the games. I was like, once our defense is on the field, Mariota's gonna be bringing Ritter along on the sideline. Like, look, you see, I did that. See how that happened. See with that. So him sitting behind Mariota, for however many games it is, pay close attention to that, because he's going to bring him up to speed on everything he's doing, good, bad, and whatnot, on the field during the games, so that if and when that time comes that Ritter has to get in the game, it won't be a culture shock. He won't be a fish out of water.
Yeah. And what you think about Frank Darby?
Frank Darby. Personally, I got high hopes for the young man. I want to see him improve this season. You know what I'm saying? The man's energy is good.
Yeah, I like the energy, like you said, that it seemed like he's like the clown of the team. He gets people excited. I think they had like a contest, was like, who's the best, player or something funniest player, and they said him. I like team. It feels like this team's chemistry. For one thing, we're young. And they're enjoying being together. That's something that you don't see a lot with this Falcons team. Everybody kind of in their own little bag and doing their own little thing. But it just seemed like they're kind of getting together. Y'all remember D Block, and when they used to kind of get together and do all these little things, and and you just saw the chemistry, the energy that it brought when everybody can kind of get along. You got people that's hype. You got real captains being captains. That's what I'm excited to see, definitely moving forward. But go ahead.
Absolutely. Well, that chemistry is key, because as a young team in the first, second year of a new culture, you need that cohesiveness, because that's what's going to carry them when they get in them difficult games, or, they get to the point where it's a play that shifts the momentum and they got to get back to where they need to be. You're going to need that, because like Frank Darby, those will be the cats to be like, man, come on, we ain't come out here to lose. Let's go play like we know how we can play. That's gonna rally the guys back to doing what they got to do. So you need that.
Yeah, absolutely. And it says, do you think this year we let AJ Terrell shadow the other team's best wide receiver every play?
AJ Terrell gonna eat.
Man.
He gonna eat.
Man, because especially how they snubbed him last year, man, he ready to prove a point at this point. Like, y'all just sleeping on me. Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna show you. I'm ready because what he said, he was like, I ain't worried about that. I don't check out the media. I don't pay attention to all that kind of stuff. He's just here to win it. He's just here to do what he needs to do, his job, get on the field and perform as best as his ability. They're not worried about some popularity contest that put you up in there. No, because like you said, our team is underdog, so they overlook our little players. Like, okay.
I mean, if you watch the snippets on Twitter and on YouTube of him in practice, how he covering, I'm like, I hate it. AJ gonna be a problem. AJ gonna be a problem. The fact that he's even in question about being the best cornerback in the league. I'm like, for me, that's hands down. I'm sorry if everybody else, you pick who you want, but hands down, AJ Terrell like glue. He not letting you get that pass whatsoever. And people pay attention, like we were talking in spaces too. They're marketing him right now, him and Pitts. They're marketing them too as like the face of the franchise. And I was telling them, I was like, if you pay attention to when they had him open up the box and look at the new helmet, AJ Terrell been in the media a whole lot. Why? Because the Falcons know AJ is a fan favorite. And if they put him out front, that gets butts in seats, because no matter what you think of the team, you got that one player that you want to come see. Right now, AJ Terrell is emerging that player. Pitts is that kind of player. So look to see closer to the regular season, you're going to see maybe 3 or 4 players that if they know that are fan favorites, they're going to be pushing them.
Absolutely. And Eric Mack, we need to tailgate for the Aints game. I told you.
Yeah.
I want to be at the game. I will not be at work that day. I guarantee that it ain't happening. So I definitely want to. I might not. It depends. I might see what I can build up, and see if I can work something out with another tailgate team. Because, I haven't tailgated in years, so I got to kind of get my mojo back. But if y'all know some good tailgaters out there, whichever lot that y'all going to be in, you let me know. So I can just let y'all know to come on out with them, and we all just going to have us a good time. I'm excited about that. Definitely. So I'll let y'all know about some plans. And then of course, events, when we're off from the home and we're away and you're not traveling to the games, I will be doing some meeting, a couple of meet and greets that we can go to our local bars. I might even try back to that original location I, started with, because I really liked it. But maybe not something that's permanent. I'm still looking for a permanent spot. And it said Darby is our deep threat. So we're going back to Darby.
That's interesting.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
And Eric Mack, I would love for you to jump on and, fill me in on, why you say that, or give me a little couple of chats and let me know why you say that. And it said a lot of us are planning on tailgating for that game. Oh, yeah, definitely. And you said you love the addition of Hayward as well.
Yes. That's what they're not paying attention to. When people was talking about Casey, I'm like, first of all, when you put a guy that's been in with a veteran and they have that personal camaraderie, it's just like you and your sister. You know certain things, or y'all have certain cues where you can look at your sister and bust out laughing because she automatically knows what you. That's the same kind of camaraderie them two gonna have on the field, and they gonna play off each other, and they gonna be competitive in the sense that, oh, you shut him down, I'm about to shut him down. It's gonna be a problem, and they're not paying attention to that.
That's right. Y'all definitely appreciate y'all. Like I said, this is the short and sweet episode. If anybody else want to jump on and give your little spiel, I'll probably do this. I'm thinking Magnus might be on soon. I don't want to say yet. I think he might be trying to do a show this weekend. We have a new lineup of shows coming up. Originally one is going to be the Regulators with Mr. Magnus. So if y'all, I'm looking for creators. I got quite a few that I'm meeting with this afternoon when I get off. So if you are interested in joining the Atlanta Falcons Nation team, email me at maggiet@atlantafalconsnation.com. Find me on social media, just Miss Maggie T, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Hit me up and you can join me on this meeting tonight because I'm trying to get with a couple of guys to talk about some things for the future because the season is coming, y'all. It's coming quick. So it's time to get with it. The off season, I let the guys kind of rest and enjoy themselves as well, get life together. So I've been missing in action. I know y'all been looking for me, and where Maggie at? Just letting y'all know I'm solo dolo on AFN now. Everything on AFN is AFN. Everything else you see is every other channel. So it's going to be a little different from what you're used to. You might see some familiar faces, of course, Magnus, and, some guest appearances, but this is all Miss Maggie T right here. Okay. Just let kind of put a public service announcement. It's all Maggie T on this channel, as well as all the new faces that's coming in. So if you are somebody that is interested in jumping on with me, just like this, you don't got to be nervous. Look at here. You don't got to even have your camera on. I just want to have some good football conversation. And of course, we can talk about even, baseball, all of that that's going on in the season too. It's not just football for Atlanta Falcons. We do have our sister channel, Atlanta Sports Nation, where we'll be talking about all Atlanta teams. So if you are interested, hit me up on my website. Email, like I said, maggiet@afn.com, and social media. Let's get back to these comments. Hope Desmond Ritter. You know what? The way it's going, and from what I'm seeing, of course, we can't really go off of off season, until we kind of get closer to, preseason. But I wouldn't be surprised. We see a lot of them because they are definitely feeling him right about now.
Yeah.
What you got to say about that?
I would say you might see Ritter. In my opinion, you might see Ritter like a couple of preseason games, and I would say maybe about the 5th game or so, if depending on how Mariota does. Because what they're going to do is they're going to see what Mariota has left. What does he have? What did your year sitting, being benched? What did you learn? How's your body and everything? They're going to see where he's at.
Correct.
And by game 4, game 5, that will let you know if he's going to start the rest of the season. In the meantime, they're going to be heavily developing Ritter because they know what they got. And this is why I had an issue with people saying, "Oh, the Falcons, I'm looking to 2023 for, C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young." I'm like, no, the Falcons have their quarterbacks because they fit the system. They're pretty much the same archetype, and what I'm saying, they got the same attributes. So it would make no sense to go get another quarterback and skip a whole season. They're not going to do that.
Yeah. You're right. And it says Darby was a deep threat in college, and he was really good at tracking the ball in the air and positioning his body to catch even in double coverage. And then, of course, Eric Mack said Mac Darby's highlights are deep passes. Okay. And I see R. Smith L says Grady's coming back to the biggest offseason win to me. Yes. And yes, Darby was a killer on deep passes in college. And for Jerome, he said, let us know where you're going to be at the Saints game. We will sponsor 2 adult infused. All right. Yes, like I said, we're going to prepare for that. I'm going to find out who got the best tailgate. I'll be out there in the lots working, actually. So I'll probably already see who's going to have the best tailgate. And then I'll let y'all know which location to come to. That's where I'm going to be at. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And please let me know about them tickets because, I'll probably have about 5 or 6 people with me as we speak because we are already talking about people that's, going to be ready to come to the game. So, yeah.
Okay. No, definitely. Once I, get a little situation around how that goes with these games and things like that, I definitely want to be in the building. I definitely want to tailgate. I like Mariota over Ritter. Okay. And that's the good thing about it. It's a competition. So,
Right.
like he said, it's just a matter of who we see in that fourth game as well as on down the line. So I'm liking the situation that we're in, that we got them for cheap. We got a new season, the next season we're going to be in a better situation. So it's like we're rebuilding, people. Let's just get real here. We're starting anew. We changing things. We're getting rid of all that old bad contracts, this and favoritism, that this culture, this dirty bird is coming back. And I'm gonna put up this helmet since I was earlier. I wanted everybody's thoughts on this right here, though.
Oh yeah,
Man,
yeah,
that's dope.
that's fire.
That is dope, right there. Like that. I said I got to get one for my living room or something, because that is gorgeous. That is a helmet that I'll be proud to wear. And then that old school, man, like keep it that way. I like the new jerseys. It took me a minute to get comfortable with it, but ain't nothing like that old school Dirty Bird right there.
Well,
What
I
y'all
mean,
think, chat?
look at what it's saying.
Yeah.
We bringing back that smash mouth football.
Mm-hmm.
That's the era them helmets came from.
Oh yeah.
They're telling everybody the handwriting is pretty much on the wall in front of everybody's face. We're gonna be physical. We're gonna be a run first team. We're gonna have going for the dominating defense. That is their goal, and they're telling you in bits and pieces.
Absolutely. And I see a comment from Noah and said, good. Hold on. Well, Marcus said, good morning. Good morning, Marcus. Good to see y'all. Y'all probably wasn't expecting this morning. Expect it for the future, because my work schedule, I'm going to start doing morning shows, and then I'll appear on my off days. If the new crew, some of the familiar faces pop in and want to do some shows, I'll show up too. But we definitely have a new, just like the Falcons are doing the rebuild, Atlanta Falcons Nation is doing the rebuild. And Noah said they may wear that for more than one game, but they just announced one game so far. So that is exciting.
Nice.
It is. Now I already know Noah probably gonna go ahead and get him a color, or something, because he always try to jump fresh for certain games. I seen him on the draft show. He had on a suit and tie. If y'all seen that, he looked like
Yes.
he looked like he was a GM.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Noah was the GM. He was GM on that show.
If y'all don't understand who he is, that is a knowledgeable guy. Y'all check him out. You can see him on Matt Mike Sports
The
with K
professor.
Styles. Yes, yes. Jew Talk Sports over there with the heavy hitters. Y'all definitely check them all out. It's all love over here. And Jerome said it's a coincidence that Ritter and Russell Wilson were drafted at the same spot, number 74, and that's who Ritter reminds me of. Okay.
Yeah. He's a bigger version of Russell Wilson. And if you think about it, you see how Russell Wilson did. Russell Wilson had the same, struggles with O lines and stuff like that. But you see how he was able to make plays when plays broke down. This is what the Falcons are trying to go for. They want offensive flexibility. They want to be able to, like, if one play doesn't work, they can still get that first down. This is the quarterback that y'all were talking about that makes plays.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you want. That want to extend plays. All of the gripes that y'all had, y'all got it. The thing is, you got to be patient enough to see it happen.
Yep. Look at Noah. He's laughing. Yeah, I called you out with your suit and tie. You look good, though. You did. Working hard, lurking hard. I love it. Well, let's go ahead, and we're probably going to have wrap this up. Like I said, I am working later on this afternoon, but I just wanted to come in, see how y'all feel. Get used to it. Y'all didn't expect me to be on live, so I know a lot of people didn't tune in today, but that is all good. But I have a question to the fans and everything. What is your expectations? Put it in the chat. I'll read it. Of the team, if you got a score prediction, our record. I know it's kind of early. It's hard to say, but based on the moves we have already made and your idea of what you think our roster will look like. Give me your predictions. What you think? Good season, you know? Are we going to struggle this year? What do y'all think? And I'm going to let the fans go ahead and you jump on. You can jump on the screen. If not, that's okay. We're going to be on soon in the mornings. Like I said, we're going to start doing this if y'all like morning episodes. You know, I know it's something we wasn't doing too often, but there's a lot of people that be going to work want to hear some Falcons football talk. Playoffs. Okay. Playoffs.
Yeah. I'm saying 8 to 10 games simply because we had a 7-game season and we were 2 games removed, basically 1 game from the playoffs with the roster that we had.
Yes.
Now you add everything to that, and then you can't. I mean, 2-3 games. I don't see that because that would have been something that you could have expected from us last year, and we did. We exceeded that. So, and I'm gonna make this analogy. Think of this year as being somebody that's making cake. You putting everything together. You hope the cake turn out well. Next year, it's gonna be icing on the cake because depending on what we do this year, will give us room for. You're gonna have to pay some players, so we ain't gonna be able to go crazy, but we'll be able to fill in the last little bit of holes on offense, some on defense. So I got a good outlook for this year.
I do too. I'm definitely highly optimistic about this season. I just the vibe just feels different. Just like I feel like the guys really are also excited like we are to just be playing again. Folks showing up on time, doing what they need to do, even standing on the sidelines. And even if they can't suit up, they there in support. They're supporting their players. It's just a different feel that's coming up. And I said, and I wish you can come on. You probably at work. It's okay. It's going to be a lot more lives coming soon. This is just our, hey, everybody, we're back episode. Like it was an impromptu, not scripted. So you definitely can jump on that link if you wanted to. You didn't have to come on the camera, but definitely, future episodes, you are more than welcome. And I think we will shock the league. Okay. From Day LaJohn and LaJuan Crow said tough schedule 7 and 10. Oh, you get off at 4 p.m. Okay. Well, I think we're going to have a weekend episode coming up. I'll let you know about that. And we're definitely going to have some evening episodes too soon. Happy belated. Thank you, Todrick Davis. Y'all so special. Y'all make it's still my month. So I'm celebrating all month. Just letting y'all know. Marcus Johnson said 8 and 9. R. Smith L said at least 8 wins and we're going to hurt some. Absolutely. Something I'm looking forward to. I know it ain't happening yet, but I want Broncos and Falcons. I'm so waiting on that. I know that's speaking into the existence, but I can't wait till that game happens. Some Broncos and Falcons action. It'd be great if it's in the Super Bowl. Just saying. And definitely Noah said definitely better than NFL Network's prediction of 2 wins.
Oh man, don't get me started on them clowns.
I turn them off. I'm sorry. Because like you said, we are the underdog. So yeah, we're gonna get 2 wins. Come on, y'all. You said we're gonna get 2, just 2.
Basically, I need 2 main people. I need us to win so I can blast 2 main people. That's I'm gonna say Simp Bayless and Colin. I can't stand them 2. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't stand them. Man, look. They say stuff to you about the Falcons and make you want to just pull over on the side of the road, just slap somebody.
That's what I'm saying. I don't take them serious. That's why I appreciate our local, sports media. Like Tori, she's been on the show before when I interview her and a couple of other ones that I follow. We got some local talent here that really sits behind our team. I don't worry about ESPN and NFL Network.
Man.
They can shove it somewhere. DeLaJohn, DeLaJohn. Also, I think Marcus has quite a chip on his shoulders, and our run game will be underrated, but top 10. About time. I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yes. It's been a minute for AFN, y'all. I had life going on. I had to get some things in order. And actually, my husband, actually, it's a situation where his father is in critical condition right now.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's like he's not going to make it, unfortunately. So I've been really dealing with home life. I actually just celebrated the year of my brother's passing on the 8th, too, along with my birthday. So honestly, Maggie has just been, trying to maintain, and just keep everybody in order. So it's like I've been a big support behind my husband while he's kind of going through that, as his father is kind of going through it. So yeah, I'll say a player for him. Like I said, I'm ready to get this season started, but I had to take care of home first. And I see William Amy said 10 wins. Okay, wild card. I can definitely see that. You want to play the Colts now? Okay. I want to play everybody. That's gonna be a
would
good
be the minute we get to play the Colts. That's gonna be like the second Super Bowl game, period. Because everybody and their mama gonna be watching to see what we do against Matt Ryan. I'm telling you.
And I don't know why I said the Broncos. I don't know why the heck I thought. Maybe because didn't they want to look at him? Duh, Colts. I was thinking Matt Ryan, y'all. I was saying Broncos. My bad. But I do want to play him too. But Colts, yeah. I don't know why I got that mixed up, y'all. It's been a long day.
I just need that get back game for the Bucks. I need the Bucks and the 49ers. We need to get them too.
Oh, absolutely.
Off the top.
So I have money on that bet. I'm a diehard fan, and we are headed to the Super Bowl. Okay, strong prediction there. Thank you. Well, he's in hospice. It's not yet, but it's due time. So I'm just trying to hold it down until all the sky falls.
Unfolds.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at, y'all. So I've been kind of mixing the action a little bit, and I know I've been promising y'all week by week. Oh, it's coming. I said, you know what? It's time to just jump on and do it because y'all been asking for it. Jerome said NFL Network doesn't like the ATL because it's a black city, not pulling the race card, but it's true. Think about it. They never show how we tailgate, and we have some amazing tailgates. A lot of people, shit on our tailgating, but man, I can tell you, I walked out drunk and fed at these tailgates. While y'all playing, let me get this little banner off the screen. I know y'all want to see our faces, but
well, because in NFL Network, they're looking for the flash, and that's the problem. We trying to win games.
They looking for those players that go on in the middle of snow with shirts off and painted chest and all that. That's what they looking for. All that mess.
Trust me. Let one of our players get on the State Farm commercial. It'll be a whole different story.
Absolutely. 100. Thank you for the prayers, you guys. Thank you. It's been a lot. AFN, Millie Mills, what's up? I ain't seen you in a minute. How are you? I miss everybody, y'all. All these familiar faces. I'm glad y'all are tuning in. Ready for the season to start? Oh, absolutely. So, Marvin, you want to last minute thoughts and everything? Plug yourself. And then I'm gonna make my little spiel, and then we go ahead and just jump on now, so I can go ahead and get ready to the game. I'll actually be downtown working, so y'all happen to be out there. If y'all see me, I'm gonna say what's up to you. But any last words?
Yeah, absolutely. First, I want to thank you for having me on. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to see that you're back. Listen, y'all, let's get the First Lady AFN to a first 100 people on here. Like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We got to get it going. She been out for a minute. Let's get this going. But yeah, I'm optimistic about the season. I mean, really, we got some good things going. We got a good team. Everybody wants to be here. So now we got to support them and show out like we expect them to show out for us. So let's get it.
And I see a Facebook user said, if you're in the Facebook group, it doesn't show your face. I'm sorry about, who you are, but, and guess what? Let us know what we waiting on. Cause if you got me some tickets, I'm all for it. I take merchandise. I like jerseys. I like shirts. I like hats. I like jewelry. I like cakes. I like food. Look, the birthday ain't over with. Cash App, Atlanta Falcons Nation. That is me. If y'all want to throw some dollars. And of course, I will definitely be giving it back to y'all this year. Like I said, it's going to be those $5, you know, 5 on it, you know, go fill up your tank, quote unquote, save up and, you know, pay for your house. You know, we broke over here, but we're gonna give you a little something. And it says Millie Mills said the less attention we get, the more we can sneak up on teams and bust that ass. I love it. You from New Orleans, and that's what I'm talking about. Not even from Atlanta. Like, we got people here that don't root for the Falcons. So for somebody from New Orleans and still a diehard fan in New Orleans, well, everywhere you turn, there's a Saints logo somewhere. Oh, you definitely die hard. You know, okay. You get a lot of backlash. Go ahead. And we read Red and Black DJ Showcase. Yes.
All day.
All day. Mario, you're gonna be going to comeback player. Mario is gonna go comeback player of the year. Yes. And I got an announcement that I'll likely hop on tonight's Friday Night Madness to say, okay, yeah, definitely check out on Matt Mike Sports channel. Just K Styles. Y'all definitely go check those guys out. Noah, you are free. You know, if you I'll let you know the next episode whenever. All my familiar faces, I know y'all miss us. I'm excited to be back. And of course, once you guys kind of listen to this and you get a chance to understand what's going on, get a feel for it, I am definitely trying to recruit new people. I want to just start over. You know, it's just like I said, the Falcons are rebuilding. I'm rebuilding. So if you are interested in being a content creator, hit me up. Definitely hit me up. Let me see if my email is up here. Let me put my email in the chat. Miss Maggie T at AtlantaFalconsNation.com. And just let me know. Follow me on social media. I got about a few gentlemen that I'm meeting up tonight. So if you want to be a part of that meeting, recruiting meeting, definitely hit me up tonight after I get off. I want to talk with you and get some things going because this is a free platform. You can come on here as much as you want and talk about them Falcons. I encourage it. Okay. Well, is that a Mariota jersey? No, this is my my husband got it custom made for me. Actually, you can't really see it, but it says Maggie on the back. Maggie T on the back.
That's kind of jerseys right there.
Yeah, so that's my custom made jersey, Miss Maggie T. Definitely. Okay, people. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. I will definitely be back. I'm loving this right about now. I had to break the ice a little bit and get back out here. I've been talking about it, but you got to do it. So I'll be back. Thank you, Marion, for showing up, and stay behind after the show if you don't mind. And I appreciate you guys once again. And of course, Noah, you won't be the only ones that will be willing to help y'all to become content creators. Hint, hint. Yes, yes, yes. So let's do it. But to the next time, people, hit up that Cash App. Definitely hit subscribe and like. They got us to 2K, but now it's time to keep it going once again now that we back, okay? And hit those likes too. We love it. We love it. Until the next time, people, this is Miss Maggie T. And thank you, Maureen, once again.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
People. Peace. Peace.
Later.
Peace. Later.